What's up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and you are taking a look at some Left 4 Dead 2 gameplay. So, playing a little freaky game because I've got some freaky news. Have you heard about this one? Arkansas, they woke up the other morning and found hundreds of dead birds laying all over the place. Now, depending on which site you go to, where you get your news source, everybody has different numbers. So some people, the first report I read was saying thousands of dead birds. Another report was saying hundreds. Some say dozens. I don't know. But whatever, tons of people are calling the police, so a lot of people saw this stuff. What's weird about this is that this isn't the first time that it's happened. Actually, this has happened a lot all over the place. But this is the second year in a row that it's happened in this little town of Arkansas. Last year, everybody does agree that last year they had thousands of dead birds falling out of the sky. Now, there's been a lot of different theories and thoughts about what's causing this. Some people say that last year, they thought it maybe have been lightning or hail or some kind of atmospheric phenomenon happening that caused the dead birds. And some people are saying that, it was fireworks celebration from New Year's. Well, this year, one of the first reports that I saw, they were mentioning that, the police put a ban on the fireworks. And so the birds were continuing to fall out of the air. These are birds that don't fly at night, so they can't see. So a lot of people think, something stirred them up, caused them to run into each other or run into telephone poles, whatever, and it caused trauma and caused them to die. But there's still a lot of different theories, and nobody knows for sure. There's not been any study to say definitely this is what exactly happened. So it's really strange. And also around this time last year, in an Arkansas river, thousands of dead fish showed up. So I have seen a lot of shows like on National Geographic around like Yellowstone and parks where there's a lot of activity, like under the ground. Gases can come up and cause animals to, fall over dead or whatever. So I don't know, because I know Arkansas, there is a fault line over there, so I don't know if something's going on under the ground or if it was just a New Year's celebration. But the one thing that I found really strange about this whole story, and it's the one thing that I haven't heard really anybody talk about, but in almost every story that you look this up, it's reported. And here, I'll read it for you. This is from ABC. It says Arkansas affiliate KATV reported that a radar image showed a large mass over the town just a few hours before midnight, and then shortly after that is when the birds started flying out. So I'd like to know, first of all, I've tried searching for KATV and I didn't see any video. Like, I would like to see this radar mass. Like, what was that? What was it picking up, just all those birds at one point forming together, or was, I don't know what it could be. Because I haven't seen it, but every story is just briefly mentioning it. They all say KATV reported a radar image showing a large mass, and then they go on to talk about the story. So I would like to find some source, if anybody can find that out there for me. Let me know if you find out what that radar image was, because I'm just curious to know. And if you have any ideas or thoughts, theories about what this could possibly be, do you think it's just a coincidence that it's happening, twice in a row around New Year's? I mean, fireworks would make sense that it might startle them up, but some of the first reports I was watching, they were saying, there really wasn't any action going on. There was no fireworks when people started calling and reporting. Like, people were saying they thought people were knocking on their doors, they were hearing loud bangs, and it was just these birds just falling out of the sky. And last year it also happened in Louisiana. I know there was an earthquake up in Ohio. Who knows what all is connected with this? But either way, very strange indeed, I thought. So I thought I'd give you a little update on that, because it might have been a news story that might have slipped through. But definitely check this out, and I'll put some links in the description box where you can check it out for yourself. These are all, I'll always link reliable sources. And so, weird stuff. So starting out 2012 in a good way. So let me know what you think this could be, and if it's something that is interesting to you, or you don't care, if wildlife is just falling out of the sky all over the place. Who cares? You playing video games. Don't mess that up. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Thanks for watching.